What is going on, guys? Today we are going to be swapping the clutch in the Miata finally. As you guys know, we have just recently turboed this car and it's been gone for a while now because it had to get a new paint job put on it, which looks freaking fantastic. If you are on Instagram, go check out dip_stang and he can help you out if you're anywhere near Alabama area, and he can make your car look pretty much any color that you want for relatively cheap. It's pretty much liquid wrap. But anyways though, after we got the car back from there, we had it dyno tuned recently as well, and the car made a pretty decent power, believe it or not, for a stock 4-cylinder. The only issue with that power is that it is now blowing through the stock clutch very, very badly. So today we're going to be swapping in the clutch so that way we can actually go and drive it. We've got an upgraded clutch and flywheel from Flyin Miata. Really great guys over there, by the way. As you guys know, you see the banner. They are one of the biggest sponsors on the channel, and they have sponsored this entire car here. So huge thanks to them. Look at the pressure plate. It's all purple. I think they knew it was coming on a purple car. And in here is our SFI rated flywheel. Check it out. It's really nice. It's so tiny though because it's a Miata, but still pretty cute. Look at it. We're not going to be beating it up too bad in the beginning. We're going to try to get the clutch broken in real nicely, and then maybe we'll do a little wide open pull, let it get in the boost a little bit, and see how the clutch holds. All right, we're going to drain this transmission. That way we don't take the yoke out of the back and spill transmission fluid all over the shop. Oh, yeah. She looks fresh, nice and clear.
Yeah, we could almost repump it back out of here, back in.
Along with some engine oil and everything else in there. Let's plug that butt. I mean that hole. Yeah. I mean that drain plug. Can you hear something nasty? OSHA, don't listen to this.
Oh God.
Adam one day was over here and he was trying to spin the wheel. No, look, he grabs this and he spins it down, and his finger got caught inside of there and ripped the tip of his finger off. Wow. That's why he's missing one of his fingertips. Hopefully these axles hold up to some dig racing, because hopefully in the next few months we're going to be having our first ever stick shift shootout. We might let some auto cars in there, I don't know yet, but that car is probably going to be there. That car is probably going to be there. This car is probably going to be there. The GT350 that's sitting outside will probably be there. Doug's car will probably be there with turbo kit and everything installed. He doesn't know yet, but it's going to be there.
I don't know about that. Drive shaft, here's a present.
Oh, very nice. Thank you for drive shaft, sir. Okay, so the drive shaft's out of the car. So now we just got to pull this DDM off of the transmission.
Yeah, it's already off.
It's just got to get a pry bar usually and pry that bitch.
It's good. Look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. When you have muscles like these.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what that's like. My bad. Okay, let me see. Next up, we got to pull the... Oh, you already did. What the hell? Yeah. How did you get to that?
What?
How'd you get to these two bolts?
Magic.
No, I'm being so serious. I've tried doing that so many times and never could get to it. I've always had to split the line off and bleed the clutch after.
What?
Yeah, I swear. Now we just got to finish pulling out all the bell housing bolts. After that, it should slide right back. All right, hang on. Watch the back.
Yep.
All right. Back.
Just up on everything.
So here is our stock clutch kit that came in this engine and trans combo. If you guys remember, we actually got this engine and trans out of a 1999 Miata, even though this is a 1991. This is the upgraded NB engine. So we basically went to this in hopes of having no issues. All right, let's pop this pressure plate off now. Now that I got the bolts out, let's pull this pressure plate out. Work it off the dowels and grab the clutch behind it, and the flywheel surprisingly doesn't look god awful. Let's see what the clutch... Oh yeah, the clutch definitely got hot. It's turning purple. This side of the clutch is much worse. You see the fibers, the clutch disc is actually starting to break down. We're definitely down to the wear markers on here, almost down to the metal. Luckily we didn't get to the rivets. Anytime you guys are putting a clutch and flywheel in your car, make sure that you always grab some brake clean and clean off the flywheel face and the pressure plate face, because a lot of the times they're actually shipped with this oily, weird, nasty stuff. It's basically preservative, so that way the surface of the disc does not rust, but you definitely don't want that on there. It will cause your clutch to slip like crazy. So spray a little bit of brake clean on there, wipe the surface off with a rag. You want to do this with every clutch, flywheel, etc. that you get. This car is so easy to work on. That car though, now I'm gonna go ahead and pull this arm back out, slide our throw-up bearing back on there. The throw-up bearing is in place, and now Doug is over here tapping in the pilot bearing into the flywheel. We've had it sitting in the freezer, so it slides in real nice and easy. Oh my gosh, this is so much lighter. Wow, this is much lighter than the factory OEM one. Alrighty. Oh yeah, look how pretty.
You gonna be able to finagle it in there?
I'm trying, Daddy. Oh, there it goes. All right, guys, there we go. Our new clutch and flywheel from Flyin Miata is installed in the car. By the way, if you'd like to grab one of these for yourself, go check the link in the description and you can actually go over to Flyin Miata's website. Go check out their full clutch kits and everything else that they have to offer on their site. Lots of good stuff from Miatas. But anyways though, now that we've got the clutch and flywheel and pressure plate all in place, we're gonna go ahead and torque down these outer pressure plate bolts and get the car ready to go. We've got our alignment tool right here into the clutch. So now once we pull this out and torque the bolts, we'll be ready to stab the transmission back into the car and pretty much assemble everything and be good to go. Take it on its first drive with the new clutch. Gotta do everything as a fucking He-Man. Can't do shit normal. I was sitting here trying to make an Instagram post and here comes Doug with a whole fucking trans
on a shoulder. It's easier than the trans jack with something this light. Rob would be proud.
That was actually way faster than I thought. Slide that in there real nice and gentle. One drive shaft bolt, a two drive shaft bolt. We're still waiting on the hydraulic throwout bearing for the Corvette, or I would say, since they're both running, that we could go race Meep versus the Corvette so I can prove everybody wrong, because everybody's like, there's no way that this Miata is going to beat a Corvette. Okay. Watch all the comments. Everybody's going to be pissed now. There ain't no way that's going to be a Corvette. No, this is for the 3/8.
I know.
Wait.
I'm having to do a...
Wait.
No, you can't tighten that yet because I got to get to that one unless we're gonna have to drop it down again.
Hell no, we ain't dropping it down, bro. We got it. Come on. Oh, man. You're going to take my damn...
I'm having to do a conglomeration of things.
That's all I do. Can you come show me what happened? Last night, he just got his car back together with a new clutch. They went to go do some launch practice, and watch what happened. Look at this thing, dude. He just now cut out the hood. So, that's how you open the hood now? Are you kidding me? That is interesting. This is a 427 LSX block, completely forged motor.
376.
Oh, it's 376, not 427. Oh, okay, my bad. 376.
It's still an LSX block.
Borg Warner S488, correct? Scary.
Making a little over 300 horse.
300 horse, yeah, a little bit over that. Anyways, though, last night, whenever they went to go practice there at their digs, he made it a nice little stripe from there to here, and you'd probably be wondering what the hell would that be from, but then you come and look at the front wheels and you see that they're relatively low.
Actually, sitting on the tire right there.
Jesus, yeah, it's a little low. So inside of there, you remember how I was talking about how they have a leaf spring in the front and rear? That's the front leaf spring right there.
That's what happens when you pull the wheels on the street and slam it down too hard.
Is that what happened? Are you serious? No, I'm saying, how did that happen? Is that how it happened?
That's the story, I'm sticking to it.
Oh. What actually happened though?
Just turned around, kind of whipped over 10, 20 miles an hour, about to make a U-turn in the road. Just snap.
Really?
Just like that.
That is crazy. I've never seen a leaf spring completely break like that.
Hey, cool thing is, it's only 135 bucks, so. Actually something cheap that broke this time.
Yeah. Oh, nice. We've always used clear hose and tried to hold it upside down and squeeze it in there and spill it everywhere and...
Pain in the ass.
Damn it, Doug, I'm not afraid of it. I just don't want to spill it everywhere.
Well, it's a little late for that.
Yeah, I see that. Thanks.
Oh God!
Wow! Wow!
They're the ones that we put in there. Well, it's slick, bro. You spilled it everywhere.
I spilled it everywhere.
You know, I was once so poor. I had a bunch of Amsoil that I bought. And I sopped it up off the ground with rags, and then wrung it out and strained it back through coffee filters.
No, you did not.
And put it back in my transmission.
No, you did not.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
No way. In what car?
In the Scion. That was broke college days, bro. I spent like $160 on that oil, and I needed I dropped the last quart, and it was low. And I was like, well, I don't have money to go buy anymore. Sometimes it be that way.
Sometimes it'd be like that. That was really short, honestly.
An hour and 45?
Hour and 45 to pull the entire trans, replace the clutch, flywheel, and pressure plate, assemble the entire trans, get the car back on the ground.
And video and talk.
And video and talk, and kind of goof around too. You just chunk your shit everywhere.
Well, we were in the middle of a project and you said food.
I reckon that's a job done. First start with the new clutch. Let's see what she does. Come on.
Battery's gonna die.
Oh, dude.
Let's push start it. Put it in reverse. I'll go push it. Don't hit the Corvette, please. Really close there. Okay, try it.
We're gonna have to push it downhill and get it to go. Once I get going down the driveway, don't even worry, I got it from there. course, it died. It'll go. It'll crank up. Ooh. Is it breaking up that bad? Bad.
That's so weird. It wasn't doing that whenever I took it up down the road the other day.
You said that you did check to see all the plug wires were hooked
Yeah,
up?
I stabbed them all back down on there.
I'm glad you said that.
How hot?
Hot, like
big hot.
Oh yeah, big hot. He said it's got to be something with the startup because once it gets up to temp, it's not bad. And then I look down at the temperature gauge and it's at hot.
The fan's working? I don't hear the fans.
Dude, I forgot they're on a switch. I'm an idiot, huh?
Yeah, idiot sandwich.
Idiot sandwich. We probably should start it and let it run, huh? And drive it now with the fans on to cool it down.
Get it air moving. Go some higher speed.
Our head gaskets probably don't like us right now. Well, head gasket, it's one, but
I guess we can always just torque them down a little tighter.
actually it's cooling down quick. Yeah, it's cooling down. We're back in spec.
It wasn't that hot then.
It must not have been that hot. I probably just panicked. I was like, oh shit, H.
Oh my god!
I wonder what we look like. Two guys in a purple Miata with no top and a fucking turbo hood dump.
Awesome. Awesome.
The first one was like 60% throttle. The second one was like 30. Well guys, before we end today's video, make sure that you guys go check out HardDog. They make the best roll bars hands down for Miatas, and they actually helped us out with the roll bar that is in this car, and I have been nothing short of impressed. This is actually a bolt-in bar that we decided to weld in, and it is super sturdy. It's also got a built-in harness bar on it, which is awesome, and honestly super cheap to be able to get the safety factor back in your Miata, because in a rollover accident in one of these cars, without one of these bolt-in, or at least hopefully you can do a weld-in bar like this one, it's really dangerous. So make sure you guys guys go check out, if you got a Miata, get a HardDog roll bar. Check the link in the description down below. These guys have helped us out a ton as well. We got the clutch installed. We took it for a test drive, did a few wide open throttle pulls, and it did amazing. No issues whatsoever. The car, whenever it's cold, keeps breaking up, but once it got up to operating temperature, it did really perfect. So I have no complaints there. I'm just gonna have to get the startup file a little bit worked out because it's a little rough right now. But the car is coming along slowly but surely. The next steps that I really want to do for this car are get a nice little hard top for it, because right now, having no top on there, it's really hot outside. It's like, I really don't even know. It's probably 90 something degrees and we have no top and the sun is just beating down on our heads. I want to get the hard top installed in this car. I want to get some harnesses put in this car, and I also want to do something with these taillights, maybe smoke them black or something of that sort. But the car is seriously coming along great. I really could not be happy enough to have this thing back together. The good news about this is that once the clutch gets broken in, we will be able to finally go and start racing the Miata here and go see what it actually does on wastegate. We have not even turned it up yet. We have it on wastegate right now because it is the stock motor in there. We really don't want to blow it up with the turbo that's on it. The turbo that's on it is very, very capable of destroying this entire engine's life. So we're trying to save it and do it the safe way for now. I'm still not sure if we want to keep it turned down and keep it like it is to keep it really, really fun, or if we want to build a motor on it, turn up the boost, and really make it just unbearable. Basically, it's going to be so fast, being so light, it would be really interesting. But I guess you guys will have to stay tuned once we get the clutch broken in, and we'll try and make some racing videos, and you guys can see how the outcome is against this versus hopefully some Corvettes, Mustangs, a bunch of other V8 cars. That should be a good race, I think. Anyways, guys, I'll see you next video.